Beauty standards are at an all-time high and only getting more impossible to reach. Today, we're going to find out exactly where they came from and where they're going. It started with BBLs, nose jobs and lip fillers, but who's actually to blame? Is it the men who gaze, or is it self-inflicted by the women themselves? More and more girls today seek out doctors to transform them. But how have we gotten to the point where girls need fake body parts in order to feel real? At the end of the video, I'm also going to show you the woman with the biggest BBL on the internet.
What do you mean by that?
When you think of BBL's small waist and big chest, the first person that comes to mind is the queen of plastic surgery herself, Kim Kardashian. Before all the work done, Kim Kardashian was just a young girl from California who was thrown into the spotlight through leaked tapes and popular reality TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But with fame came expectations, an expectation to maintain a flawless image, an image that would be impossible without plastic surgery. So in the early 2000s, Kim started her plastic surgery journey. As Kim started to thrive in Hollywood for her unique curves and facial features, Kylie Jenner started to follow in her older sister's footsteps. At as young as 17 years old, Kylie's plastic surgery journey began. Her most well-known and talked about surgery has to be her lip fillers. She first got them around 2015 and the world went crazy. Her lips became the gold standard for girls around the world, and with help from her mother and manager, she took the momentum to create her first multi-million-dollar business, the Kylie Lip Kits. For years, Kylie denied having plastic surgery, but in that same year, she finally revealed to the public that she did have lip fillers.
What they wanted to know from Kylie is they just said she has the most amazing lips. Tell us her secret. How does she get these beautiful lips?
I have temporary lip fillers. It's just an insecurity of mine, and it's what I wanted to do. I'm just not ready to talk to reporters about my lips yet because everyone always picks us apart.
She thought everyone would be okay with it, but instead they were outraged.
So that was a f***ing lie.
The insecurities of young girls had been vocalized for a long time, and Kylie just kept denying the claims of work done. But now the secret was out. Her lip kit business took a nosedive as it became as inauthentic as she was. The Kardashians had a stranglehold on the world of women's cosmetics for the better part of a decade. They set the trends and every other woman followed. Women from all over started getting fillers in their lips, and BBLs followed, trying to look as close to the Kardashians as possible.
People tell me I look like Kim Kardashian every single minute. Every time they see me on the street or at the party, or everyone thinks I look like Kim. Actually, I'm a bit worried because if I keep doing this fillers and Botox, I might, I don't know, lose track of myself. Hi doctor, how are you? Yeah, he always tell me like, Charlie, you have to slow it down. Like, you are going over the top.
So, we're doing your chin and your jawline today.
I was actually thinking if I can also have some more cheeks. What do you think?
The plague of the Kardashians had its irreversible toll on modern-day women, and to this day, you can still see the effects of it. If we're going to talk about where these beauty standards came from, we can't leave out talking about one of the most influential products in our modern era, the Barbie doll. It all started in 1959 when Ruth Handler introduced the world to Barbie, a glamorous fashion doll that would soon become a staple for young girls around the world. Inspired by her daughter's fascination with paper dolls, Ruth saw an opportunity to create a three-dimensional doll that embodied the aspirations of young girls everywhere. From their youth, girls were indoctrinated to view Barbie as the perfect girl, from her thin waist and perfectly blonde hair, to her lips and flawless skin. But beyond her physical appearance, Barbie also served as a symbol of empowerment for a generation of girls. From an astronaut to a president, Barbie shattered conventional thinking and inspired girls to dream big. She was designed to literally be the perfect girl.
Oh, Barbie! Those were vintage!
But with this came controversy. Some girls that grew up didn't just want to play with Barbie, they wanted to be her, so they paid small fortunes for the chance to look like their favorite doll.
My name is Nikki Exotica. I've spent over $1 million to transform my body into plastic perfection. These blizzards. That doesn't stop a Barbie, honey. I got to do. Today, I'm going to be having 2 new procedures that I've never even done before.
I wish I was asleep for this.
We don't put people to sleep.
I know. The stuff that I do for beauty.
And these are just some of the more successful cases. Most of the women who went through this path were met with obstacles. Their bone structure just couldn't handle the procedures. Her name is Pixie Fox, and she spent £165,000 to get 6 of her ribs removed in an effort to look like Barbie.
Over the past 2 years, Pixie Fox has risen to fame after having a series of extreme surgeries across her body.
What I'm trying to achieve is a very cartoonish look, a new type of superhero. Now basically, make a living out of it. I can try to list the work I've done on my body, but I'm gonna forget things.
In some of the worst cases, girls who went through these extreme procedures lost their lives. They couldn't live with the image they saw in the mirror every day, so they tried to change it and paid the ultimate price. Instagram. We love it, we hate it, yet it's always there. Instagram single-handedly played a role in shaping beauty standards today. What was meant to be a picture-sharing app quickly turned into competition. The best breakfasts, the best vacations, and of course, the best bodies. Posting was like a sport, and the people at the very top were using every advantage they could. Angles, lighting, Photoshop, and of course, plastic surgery. Everyone was fighting for that top spot, so they took the surgical steps needed to get it. This is Gracie Barton, and she has the biggest BBL on the internet. She went viral after making a TikTok complaining that airlines don't make their seats big enough to accommodate her. So she took matters into her own hands and bought her own plane.
I just bought my first plane. Commercial airlines are not making bigger seats, so I took the matter on my own hands. Here I am inspecting my solution, my own airplane. So welcome aboard, I'm gonna show you everything. This plane is perfect for big girls like me. I think the door is very wide so you can hop in easily. And the seats are marvelous. I won't have to buy 2 tickets anymore. I'm so happy. Now let's go to the back seats. I didn't know yet how to turn the AC on, but at least I tried every seat. This is exactly what I needed. The price was quite high, and I'm definitely in debt for the rest of my life. But I know it's worth it. I'm in love with my new plane. Hard work pays off.
The problem with this is that her solution wasn't to reduce her size, but instead buy a whole plane to try and fix the issue. The thing with these situations is that the cycle always repeats itself. Maybe it won't be an influencer family or a cultural product, but something will start another wave. Right now it's OnlyFans. In 2024, OnlyFans is an industry that seems like it's only gonna grow. Women found out they can make millions in a short amount of time, simply by taking a few explicit pictures and uploading them for the world to see. Because of this, women are competing every day on the platform to get the most eyes on them. Drastic times call for drastic measures, so in order to get these views and subscriptions, many women chose to invest in BBLs and breast implants. However, when women really start to sit down and think about it, they realize they made a mistake.
Getting a BBL ruined my life. So I was a teenager in the 2010s when Instagram was new and like the it girls were Instagram models and all these girls started getting BBLs. The bigger your ass was, the more successful you were gonna be. I saw Kylie Jenner do it and I was like, oh my god, I need that. And I grew up watching like Kim K's butt like triple in size every year and I was like, I need to be her. So when I got my money up in the 2020s, I spent $15,000 on a new ass, not realizing it was about to be my downfall. My life completely fell apart after I got one. I gained 30 pounds after my BBL. I was the heaviest I've ever been in my life. The way men treated me was so horrifying. I only attracted the broke, drug addicted, abusive losers.
BBLs not only became an inconvenience, but they also caused irreversible damage to the body. One woman even became paralyzed during the procedure.
Woman says that a Dallas plastic surgeon basically botched her plastic surgery, leaving her in a wheelchair.
And now the Oklahoma nurse is seeking millions of dollars in damages after she says her life was changed forever. Our Brooke Rogers live in Dallas with her story. Brooke?
And Kaylee, this is the lawsuit. It was filed in Dallas District Court today. In it, the patient says what was supposed to be a minor augmentation has likely left her paralyzed permanently. It's a cosmetic enhancement known as a Brazilian butt lift, made popular by the likes and looks of some Hollywood celebrities. But for Oklahoma nurse Rolanda Hutton, it was supposed to be a minor makeover.
And I didn't do this to be a video vixen or anything like that. I just went in for something, just a slight enhancement.
She left in a wheelchair after her January procedure at Dallas Plastic Surgery Institute and Dallas Day Surgery Center. Her attorney says Dr. Samir Jajurakar injected too much fat into the muscles above her sciatic nerve when she awoke and couldn't feel her feet or legs.
And I kept on feeling like something is wrong. Something is wrong. So I thought I need to go to the hospital.
If lives being changed forever is the new price of beauty, why do so many women keep paying it? Put it in the comments below. Also, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm also going to release a video on both the subtle and obvious ways celebrities treat their women. It's not as glamorous as you think. Just because we can, does that mean we should? Plastic surgery is becoming more and more popular as time goes on because the procedures are becoming safer. But we should think before we act, because apart from the safety issues, the effects this will have on our mental health will be disastrous. Any little insecurity we get, we'll think we need to get fixed by going under the knife. So it's better to realize those imperfections make you unique. Before you choose surgery, ask yourself, would you rather be the same or different? If you want to find out more problems men and women are facing, check out this video to start.